back to the podcast show. This is episode 16 of our podcast show. Today we've got some fun and interesting things. We're going to talk about stuff. We're going to have some fun. How you doing, Nick? You right?
Good, mate. Significantly worse after that.
Huh?
Whatever that was, man.
What are you talking about, mate?
Haunted is
No,
the right word.
I didn't say anything. I came straight in with how you doing, Nick. I didn't
Oh my God, Stu, the demons are back.
Back?
They're back.
What happened before?
I don't know. It's just a blank for me, but the whole of 2017, I can't remember.
Oh, 2017.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, you don't want to know the things you were doing, Nick.
No, I want to know because I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is there footage?
There's one video, Nick.
Wow, what? And what am I doing in it?
It's a bombshell, Nick. In it.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
you're watching and enjoying The Greatest Showman.
No, turn it off.
You are,
Turn
Nick.
it off.
You are, Nick.
Stop it.
And you are, Nick. And when every character comes on screen, you go like this.
La,
You act like a really excitable. Like,
can't hear you, mate.
Like you're just having the best time ever. You're having such a good time watching.
No. It's a conspiracy. It didn't happen.
I don't know why anyone was filming it, to be honest, but it was. It
Yeah,
exists.
I kind of want to know what scenario I was in which I was being filmed watching The Greatest Showman, but
Who knows? But it exists now, and you have to play ball. Otherwise, I'll leak it. I will leak it.
no. This is
Don't think I won't leak it.
no. There's a glitch in the Matrix. This isn't.
This is evidence.
This isn't real. Yeah, no, I'm doing good, mate. I'm hot. It's it's not
warm.
as hot as it was last week.
Oh, mate, but it's getting there. Like tomorrow, it's meant to be like 30, 33 tomorrow and 36 on Saturday, something, mate.
Do you know what? I'm not liking it now that I like, as I say, whenever it's hot on this podcast, I live on the 9th floor of a building.
Oh, we've heard it all before, mate. We've heard it all before.
It's
Change the
just
record.
so when it's even slightly warm outside, it is hotter than the sun inside. So
It's a genuine problem.
That's how I'm doing.
And like because my office, in quotation marks at the moment, throughout all of this hellstorm, is my bedroom. And we have
nice.
Oh, I've just completely forgot the word. What's it called when there's a window above, like a
Skylight.
Skylight. There we go. That's
A window.
Cheers, mate. Well, it is a window.
Is the
above.
word you're looking for window?
We've got a skylight above our bed, but like if I have the blind open on that, it's a bit too bright for me to be editing stuff on my computer. It's like too bright on the screen. You can't be doing it. So I like to keep that shut, and that means it gets very hot in here. And that means
you just
this
sit in the
week,
dark.
it's very hot. Yeah, well, not like total pitch black. I'm not like
the glare of the screen coming out upon your face like
I'm
a
not like the
weird
Goblin of Tottenham,
teenager.
mate. No,
yeah.
but
you are,
like,
mate.
That window is particularly glary on my screen, so I keep that shut. My back
That's
window is
pretty
not
glary,
particularly
mate.
huge, so it's not giving me much of a draft at all. It's a real
Do
problem.
you know what you could say, mate?
What could I say?
You could say that window's a glaring issue.
I've never valued you less as a brother.
Yeah, I'm going to say that again. A
I'm done.
glaring issue.
That's enough to. You know what? Fuck it. I'm leaking The Greatest Showman. tape.
No,
I'm leaking it.
I thought we'd passed that.
You did this. You did this.
This was you.
So anyway, last week we rambled through some topics happening at the moment. This week we're back to everyone's favourite sort of more streamlined, more guided episode.
We've got something a little bit of spicy for you today.
Oh yeah, we have got something spicy. I hope you like bell peppers, not bell peppers. I hope you like
I was
ghost
gonna say
chilies.
bell peppers. Bell peppers,
Yeah,
the
if anything,
the
they're
least
sweet.
spicy pepper there. The least spicy.
I
hope you like cucumbers.
I hope you like universally renowned not spicy food bell pepper. Because this podcast
let me
is
tell you.
playing it safe. We're playing
It's
it safe.
so spicy. I hope you like courgettes because it's about to blow your
Listen,
taste buds off.
if you've ever had, I hope you have a palate for tomatoes because today it's getting spicy.
I hope you like H2O because it's a spicy episode.
God, we've already rinsed that joke dry, haven't we?
all the things that aren't
We've already
spicy.
done it.
Look, we do have a spicy episode though. And I think, Stu, if you're happy to, should we just jump right into it?
Well, let's jump into it. Before we do, though, let's just remind folks to follow and subscribe on whatever you're listening on.
The boring stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
whatever podcast player you listen on, there's probably a subscribe or follow button. And we'd
Probably
bloody
is,
love
yeah.
it if you just clicked it. if you just took a good old clip, or a tap, sorry, I should say, because most people listen on mobiles, you know. What is this?
Wow, yeah, we're not in the medieval times. Yeah, is this 1764?
What we
no,
got
we're
dial
on mobile,
up
mate.
broadband to get on your podcast.
yeah.
No, but please subscribe. We're desperate.
Yeah, we do need it.
But that's it. Now that's out of the way, we can jump into the episode.
Okay, well, let's just do it. Look, this episode is about Letterboxd reviews. Okay?
Letterboxd Reviews.
And for the unknowledgeable.
That is
that
a word, but the way
will
you've said
do.
it really makes me think I'm not sure anymore.
For the people that don't know what Letterboxd is,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to get at. Stu, why don't you just let them know?
Well, it's like IMDb, right? Except better. It's just a social media of you got an account, you just log films you've seen, you give them ratings, you see other people's reviews. It's just a better, more social IMDb, and it's great. And you know, it's filled with, as you'd imagine any big platform is, it's filled with an abundance of opinions and an abundance of comments, reviews, and stuff on different films, which provide joy. They just provide joy, because look. We all enjoy a good film now and then, right?
We all love a good film. You know?
Yeah, what I'm saying is we all like a good film, and so does the internet.
And some people like the wrong films.
Some people like the wrong films. So you get crazy hot takes, you get crazy opinions, you get funny comedy reviews. You get it all on there.
You also get just the weirdest shit, stuff that much like Twitter doesn't make sense in any context.
You can't have a big corner of the internet without it being infiltrated by some whack shit.
Yeah, without the oddest people and the oddest opinions.
Exactly.
So what we've done is, what I've done, because Stuart's too lazy, don't tell him.
Yeah, it's called having a job, Nick. Look it up.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I've compiled just a bunch of Letterboxd reviews that really tickled me, okay? Really just reached deep into my inner psyche and just gave it a good little rustle, you know? Because I don't know how to feel after reading these.
No, absolutely no.
And they're just quality. It's quality. It's just a good time. So we thought we'd just go through some of these reviews. It's going to be jokes. There's some hilarious stuff on there.
And I feel like you've missed the obvious. I'm trying to guess films from them, right?
Yeah. So this is what I don't know. Maybe some of them.
Wow, you can't just what throw us under the bus mid podcast, mate. I thought that was the agreed upon plan.
Yeah, but some of these are so much funnier when you know what they are.
Wow, so we really are just going rogue. We're going off. We're
do you know what we'll do?
Aimlessly float through some Letterboxd reviews. Basically.
No, we'll do that. We'll guess it. It'll make it more interesting. We'll do that.
I think it will, Nick. And I think that was originally why we planned it. But it's fine. It's fine. Throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, that's
my
true.
friend.
I did forget that we said that. We said that so that we weren't just reading reviews.
Seizeth the dayeth.
Right. Let's go straight in, okay?
Yeah, come on, fire some off, baby. Let's see what you got.
This is a simple one. We're starting with a simple one, all right?
All right.
Robert leaves this review.
Oh, I love Robert.
Haha, wow, fucked up if true. That's the review.
Right, there's no way I'm going to be able to guess that film.
I mean, some of these are obvious what they are, but a lot of them I'll be shook if you can guess what they are.
I just guessed everyone right first time. Well, this one is there's just no way of knowing what this could be for anything.
It literally could be. But just think, it's just like...
Wait, sorry, say it. Can I have it again?
It says, haha, wow, fucked up if true.
Fucked up if true. I honestly couldn't tell you what that is.
I'll give you another hint, not that it will help, but it's a 4-star review.
Yeah,
so he liked
of course not that'd help. Okay, sweet. That's helped out in maybe I'm more confused now. Sorry.
Immeasurable amounts. Robert liked this film.
Robert liked the film, 4 stars, and he said,
"Wow, fucked up if true."
Fucked up if true. I don't know, like 12 Years a Slave or something.
Yeah, this is a real review for Titanic. I love it because it is true.
It is true, yeah. That's why
it did happen.
That's why I went with something like 12 Years a Slave, because that's obviously not a nice joke, but
you were on the right track. But
something historically accurate, yeah.
But it's Titanic.
That is fun. Robert, you're in for a treat, mate.
Yeah, Robert, do not watch any documentaries on it. It's gonna blow your mind when you realise it did happen. All right, let's go into the next one, okay?
Let's keep them
I'll give you a hint. This it's quite current.
Okay.
I just read it again. There's no way you're not going to get what this one is. Okay. It's just haven't watched yet, but feel like Lin-Manuel Miranda smells.
Is it Hamilton?
It's Hamilton, and the review is half a star.
Feel like Lin-Manuel Miranda smells.
It's true, and he does look a bit smelly.
Does he? I don't know.
And I mean it in a way that...
I think he looks like he smells nice.
No, he probably does, but
Yeah.
I think he looks a bit sweaty in Hamilton, like a little bit. His hair's a bit
is
slicked back. His hair's a bit.
His hair is slicked back.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit
true,
like.
True. So this person's saying he looks like he smells specifically in the context of this character of Hamilton, in which case, he probably does. But I wouldn't say in general. I think Lin-Manuel Miranda. Whoa, stumbled through that name. But I think Lin-Manuel Miranda probably has absolutely fine personal hygiene.
See, this is the thing. I'm not sure if, and this is a review left by Joy Loves Movies. Okay, I'm not sure if Joy is talking about Hamilton specifically. It sounds like she's just talking about Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, absolutely, because she also says she hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched this. Yeah, but it's not like I haven't watched this yet, but I feel like he smells in it. It's like I haven't watched this yet, but I feel like Lin-Manuel Miranda
so I think
smells.
that sounds like a very personal attack on Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Somebody doesn't like Lin,
Or they do.
And that's upsetting.
Or they
do. Maybe it smells good.
Can't imagine why you'd give a half-star review and tell him he smells if you did.
I mean, that's the telling part. It's not a good review.
I think he smells like roses and fresh grass.
Wow, that's pretty nice of you, man.
I love him.
Oh my. Okay.
I just need him to hold me.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, mate. But we can
please.
all dream.
I'm gonna dream hard.
Wow. Okay. And here's
come on, let's keep going.
Here's the next one. All
right.
Review by the Donovan Kid.
Oh, okay. Classic the Donovan Kid.
2.5 stars.
Oh.
The second half is much better and much darker than the first, but I still came out of this movie wanting to have cancer, which was probably not the movie's intention, and actually may have more to do with the fact that I kind of want cancer in general.
Okay, because I was going to say there, like, if you came out of a film wanting to have cancer, and you still gave it 2.5 stars, that's odd. But then he went on to say that he actually kind of wants cancer.
I love it. It says a lot about him as a person.
It says more about him than it does the film, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I also love that he holds off until the end of the review to mention that he actually always wanted to just have cancer.
I know, what a bombshell.
It's nothing to do with the review. So,
okay, so it's a 2.5 star. All I know is the second half is supposed to be better than the first.
Oh no, the second half is not only better but much darker than the first.
Much darker. Second half, much darker.
I mean, there's a glaring clue in this, but it's all right.
What?
Well, he's talking about cancer, isn't it?
It's about cancer, yeah. But
there's not, you can whittle it down a little bit.
What? Yeah, but I don't know. Is it like My Sister's Keeper or something?
No, it's not.
See, it's not that easy, is it?
It's not. I take it all back. Yeah, I take it all back.
Just the word cancer doesn't make me go, oh yeah, it's that one film about cancer.
Yeah, it's true. I'm looking at what the film is, so I think that's probably why.
Is it like Me and Earl and the Dying Girl?
No.
Is it? God, what other films have got cancer in it?
Reel them off, mate.
I don't know. Is P.S. I Love You about cancer?
I don't think so.
He's definitely not alive.
I can't remember. It was the most boring film I've ever watched.
God, mate, what? You know what? I think there's only been 3 films about cancer.
I think you might be right, but actually you can't be because there's a fourth because you haven't mentioned it.
There's not a 4th film about cancer. Though.
There is a 4th film about cancer.
Am I missing something completely obvious here?
Yeah.
Can I have another clue? Second half, darker, and it's about cancer.
Ignore that
50-50.
because 50-50. There you go.
Oh, nice. There we go.
That's it.
And
you did
you're
get
right.
it.
That is the 4th.
There was a 4th film about cancer.
Yeah,
and there are no other films about cancer. You cannot prove us right.
Exactly.
So this person didn't like 50-50, basically. But
I mean, you could say he gave 2.5 stars as a review, Nick.
Don't say it. Don't, Stuart. I know.
Which is 5 out of 10, which is directly down the middle.
Don't do it.
I would say that this man...
Don't do it.
...is 50-50.
You've got so much...
He's 50-50 on it.
You've got so much to live for, mate.
He likes and doesn't like it. He's 50-50 on it. Yeah, he's 50-50 on it.
I just love that in reviewing the film, he just admitted to the entire world that he kind of wants cancer.
I can't even fathom what he means.
I don't know. I don't know.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Okay,
I hope you don't get it. Good for you.
Yeah. I hope you don't. I hope you're all right. Let's have another one. Here we go.
Yep.
Steaming through these. This is a review by Jesse McRae. Okay.
Classic.
And it's a 1/2 star.
Oh, scathing.
Again,
Scathing
review. Scathing review.
Okay.
Got up to use the bathroom and did not pause it. Almost peed all over the wall. A small puddle might be behind the toilet.
What? That's it?
That's it.
What has that got to do with it?
I know a small puddle might be
it
behind
starts
the toilet.
like, oh yeah, okay, so they're saying they didn't pause it because they're not enjoying it. But after you've left the room,
yeah,
you are entirely...
It could be anything.
Wherever you get your wee is entirely your fault. It's not the
Doesn't
film's
matter
fault
about
at
the
that
film.
point.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
also, it's so cheeky. Like a small puddle might be behind the toilet.
yeah.
Like I won't tell you.
That's such a strange way of dissing a film. Like, I could be like, I hated Greatest Showman, and here's why: because later that night I had the worst shit of my life.
Yeah, you'd be like, great.
You'd be like, that's entirely not the same thing.
It
Or is
might hinder your experience of a film.
Well, it'll certainly hinder your memory of that day.
Yeah,
It would do.
but would it be enough to? I mean, that's where people are just idiots, aren't they?
Okay, so they pissed on the wall, got a bit behind the thing. Were they?
No, might have got a
Might
bit
have
behind
got a
the
bit.
toilet.
Are they saying they were scared by the film?
So
Was it horror?
see, that's what I would say. Yes.
Surely, if you didn't like the film enough to not want to pause it and you went to the toilet, you're not worried about getting back. So there's not like there's any urgency about your weeing.
No,
Just
and
control
also
your
surely
penis.
the weeing being violent and the urgency behind it. Surely, if you're no longer watching that film and you're going for a wee, why would anything be? Why would you
Yeah.
have any influence on your
unless
weeing?
unless it was loud. Unless it was loud.
Unless it was loud. That's true.
Was it a musical?
Not a musical. I'll give you that.
Was it an action film?
Not an action film. No.
Well, I'm not doing good. I was hoping that.
Is he
one
going
of
to
them
go for
would
every
just be
genre?
the nail.
Are we going to be
Yeah.
here for?
Oh yeah, you better buckle down because we're going through every genre. We're going to get
Please,
specific.
Stuart, not like this.
I'm coming for you, young adult coming
Oh,
of age,
Okay.
paranormal, dark neo noir thriller.
Oh right then.
You're like,
he
that's
went
it.
somewhere.
That's it. It's that one.
You've guessed it. It's dark coming of age neo noir teen
Fuck.
thriller. Yeah.
Look, I have no way of knowing what this is going to be. Can I have a clue? Can I have some kind of clue?
It's a horror.
Oh, okay. From this year, The Grudge.
Not from this year, but it says rewatched April 13th, 2020.
That means nothing. That just means that it
It's
has
a
been in
recent horror
existence.
film, big budget.
Big budget recent horror film. Oh, fuck knows. Is it like The Conjuring or something?
No.
Us?
Think less horror than that, but it is technically a horror.
It, Chapter 2.
There you go. You've got it.
Thank you. This is just,
I was going to say, how long is this going to go
the
on for? It's
guessing part.
literally
The
it's
guessing
just-
part is just me rattling off films that might
because
be.
also the review is, and a lot of these reviews have absolutely nothing to do with the film. So
yeah.
it's like you
So
literally
far-
could guess anything.
Yeah, so far it's literally I've not been guessing based on anything from the review. Just ask you for a clue and then go for as many of that fit that clue as I can.
That's it. All right, here we go. This one has a little bit more of a clue in it.
All right, here we go. Yes,
And this is equally as scathing. Okay, Sophie, whose avatar is Tilda Swinton.
Oh,
okay?
I think me and Sophie would get along.
Sophie's having a good time, and this is a 1-star review. Okay, it's got a bit of a paragraph, so I'm just going to go in.
Go on, rattle through it, mate.
One time I read an interview with Chloe Moretz where she talked about producers being arseholes, and she said she lost out on jobs for having what they call a moon face. And probably this makes me an arsehole too, but every time I've seen her since, I read that and I'm just like, damn, she really do got a moon face. Anyway, I only spent 15 minutes watching this film and it was still horrendous. Blessed day, y'all.
What film could she have hated that much?
She hated this film
because Chloe Grace Moretz has a moon face.
Has a moon face apparently,
Is
it's influenced that. That's influenced it that much. Yeah.
Is it a recent film? Can I get a year?
Last few years, but I will say I thought it was more recent than it is.
Is it The Miseducation of Cameron Post?
No.
Is it
Along the right lines though.
what?
I don't know if you've seen it. I've never seen it.
I'm trying to think what else Chloe Grace Moretz has been on. Is it like an indie film.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like
What else
I think
has
it's
she
that
been
sort
in?
of indie that's like trying to be really powerful. I
God,
think.
Lord,
Again,
no.
I haven't seen this film.
Is it that one that's like? Isn't there one about her dying and waking up or something, or like in a hospital or something?
That is the worst film I've ever seen, and that is If I Stay.
That is it. If I stay.
If
Tell
I
me-
Stay, that film
that is such a
dog
bad
shit.
film. That has to be this
Yeah,
film.
sidetrack for that film. So many people were like, "It's so good."
I know,
It is
right?
fucking shit.
It's complete dog trash.
It's so not one. There's nothing redeeming about it at all.
Wild. Well, that was a nice segue.
It's not that, by the way.
I mean, derailment of our. Oh God, what could it be? Clouds of Sils Maria. I don't know.
What?
She's in
What
that.
did you just say?
in
Clouds
that,
of
right?
Seas Maria.
Oh, Sils Maria. It's a
What's that?
Olivier Assayas film.
Oh, here we go. Stuart the film critic comes out.
That's the. I can't think
Don't
of any
you know
other like
it's Olivia
indie film
Assayas?
she's been in. That wasn't a few years ago, to be fair.
Okay, it's not that.
Right, couldn't tell you, mate. This is it. I'm folding.
Brain on Fire.
Brain on Fire.
I'm pretty sure it's a film about like
Wow, that's
somebody who has like.
That's pretty sick, Nick. But you can't come to this with films that don't exist. So,
It's a real film.
Brain on Fire.
I'm pretty sure it, and this is
God, doesn't-
this
it doesn't
is
have a
from
subtle
somebody
name
who's
at all,
never
does it?
seen it and can't really remember. I remember when it came out, and it was like everyone. I think it got panned, but it was trying to be good. And
Brain
I
on
think it's
Fire, is
about
it
someone who
about-
has like epilepsy or
Oh
something.
yeah, Brain on Fire.
Something like
Wow.
that.
Gerard Barrett. It is a real film.
Tell me what it's about. Did I get it
It's
close?
an up-and-coming journalist at the New York Post becomes plagued by voices in her head and seizures, causing a rapid descent into insanity.
There you go.
That immediately sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Well, I
right?
think that's
if
making
you're
it
not
out like
the
it's like a
greatest
thriller.
filmmaker of all time, don't go for that. Don't go for that synopsis.
No, I'm pretty sure though it's like a medical like drama about like real life health issues, and that sounds like it's a horror film.
Well, no, everything about it sounds horrifying.
Absolutely terrifying. Well, let's do one more before we find out what we had for breakfast.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And this is a pretty good one.
Right, fire away.
This is from Groovy Movies, all right?
Ooh, fun
3
name.
stars. So this person liked it.
Okay, that's a positive.
I will be honest that I couldn't fully focus on this because I was too busy making an amazing grilled cheese.
Oh,
But I do think that was a good idea, kind of, because I would have probably been bored if I tried to just focus on this film. It wasn't terrible. That's why I give it positive rating. But I think the grilled cheese really did save this. That wonderful grilled cheese. Well, I am off to make some soup and watch another movie.
what
I love.
What
I
an
love.
honest review.
I love how that review is written. It's
I know,
so honest. It's just like that. It's also written like such a like old man sitting on his porch in like rural America, like looking back on old times.
Yeah,
That
that's-
wonderful grilled cheese.
That's such a longing for food. I
This
love
person-
food, but I wish I loved food
Yeah.
that much.
This person loves his grilled cheese, and I hope
wow.
he's off to make some good soup. And
I hope
watch
it was a
another
good
film.
soup. I hope it was good soup. I was going to say this has to be then like some kind of dumb film, like action film that you can watch in
Well,
the background or something.
look,
But then he says it's
as-
boring.
Yeah, as we've learned, there is. If you guess this,
Yeah.
if you guess this, I will be shocked.
Okay. Can I have it?
I'll give you a hint.
Can I have a
okay?
hint and also the year?
I'll give you the year it was released.
Okay.
1997.
Fucking
Okay.
hell, okay, I wasn't
And
ready for
I'll
that.
give you a hint. All right.
Right.
It's like a classic. I don't know what the right word is. Like it's just like a. It's like a classic. Good film. I think I've actually
Right.
never seen it.
You've never seen it.
Go along the lines of him saying I would have been bored if I tried to focus on this because I think it's one of those films where it's not like I don't really know how to word this without giving anything away.
From 97.
So I'm just gonna say it's like a 1997 classic.
classic. And
I'll give you another
to
hint.
pay attention. Is it like Dead Poets Society or something?
No, it's not.
Is it along those lines? Is it that sort of film?
It's historic.
It's historic.
Okay. Yeah, it's not about. It's not like set in the time. It's not set in 1997. It's about something from history.
Wow.
1997. I don't think you're going to get this one bit.
I have no idea. Man. I couldn't. I don't know.
Morgan Freeman's in it.
I don't know.
What else can I
This
say
is
about
infinitely harder than I thought it would be. When
it's like at sea.
oh god, it's
about like a very-
Armistead.
There you go. I was gonna say it's about a very
Well, I got
bad
there.
time.
I got there. These guesses are becoming more like a fun quiz between me and you,
That's
and
it.
less about
All it
those
is,
letterbox
less
reviews.
about the actual review.
But I'm having fun. I don't know if it's translating to any listeners, but I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time, and it sounds like Groovy Movies had a good time with their amazing grilled cheese, but not with Armistad. So
No. But still gave it a 3-star. I imagine maybe
yeah,
the grilled cheese.
maybe they
something.
did have a good time.
Are they rating?
Wait,
Are they rating the grilled cheese or the film?
well, that's what I don't get, because if they were rating a grilled cheese as well, surely it'd be a 5-star.
If you're saying that there's a film that's slow that you can't pay attention to and would have got bored and you had to go make a grilled cheese while it was on.
Yeah.
How's that a 3-star? You've been missing. You're
Yeah,
missing loads
my
about it.
take is I think it was a 5-star from the grilled cheese,
Right.
and he's notched it down to 3 because the film is boring.
That's probably fair.
Yeah.
That's probably fair.
Do you know what else is fair, mate?
What is fair?
You
Me?
telling me
You
on our podcast
podcast?
what we had for breakfast. That's right. It's time for what did you have for breakfast? What did you have for breakfast? I know what I had.
Much to think on.
Much to think on.
But Nick, what did you have for breakfast?
Well, Stuart, I treated myself today.
Wow. Do tell.
That's it. Bye. No, I treated myself today to some waffles.
Waffle.
And you know what?
What was on them?
It was those supermarket waffles that have bits of sugar in them.
Oh, they are good, aren't they?
They are so good. Don't look at the packet. Do not look at the packet, because I'm pretty sure I have diabetes now.
Yeah, they are pretty heavy.
Yeah, but they were good.
How many did you have?
2.
2?
Yeah.
How many are in a pack?
5.
Ah, so okay, all right, that's all right.
Yeah. So I had 2,
What,
and
just-
there's some left for me as well.
Just maple syrup on them.
Maple syrup.
Oh man,
What about you? What did you have?
I just had, I literally just had an apple and an orange.
Wow. Okay. I mean, significantly healthier.
Help me, I've got no food in the house.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Help me.
Are you okay, Stuart?
Have you got a peeler for my apple?
What? Who peels their apple?
Yeah, I don't know what I was going with that. I don't peel my apples. Yeah, I'm not a weirdo. I don't. Peel
You freak.
I don't peel my apples.
Yeah, all right. I'm starting to think maybe you do.
Oh God, I do, Nick. I peel my apples.
Well, that was
That was
really surprising, Stuart. Are you okay? Do you need to?
I'm gonna say yes, but just no. I'm screaming no.
Okay. Well, that's all I needed to know, really. That's all I
Shall we?
needed to know.
Shall we? Oh, just to get it out of the way. Look, it was a joke. I don't peel my apples.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't-
say I hope that was a joke.
I don't
because
peel my apples. I cut them. I don't even cut them. I eat them by hand.
yeah,
all
if
right?
anyone out there peels their apples before eating them, you have killed many people and are on
yeah.
a register of some sort.
Unless it's for like making an apple crumble or something. In
Look,
which case, look, we'll leave.
that is
we'll allow it.
clearly not what we're talking about here, okay?
Yeah.
If you don't peel your apples for an apple crumble, you
Yeah,
have killed
yeah.
many, and
Yeah,
you
you're
are
a
on
psychopath.
a register
You're
of some
a
sort.
psychopath if you don't there,
Look,
and you're a
look.
psychopath if you're doing every day.
You should have learned, okay? And I've been talking to you, Stephen. You should have learned by now the right circumstances to peel and not peel the apple.
When in life do you get taught about like what's the right thing
I
to do with an
don't-
apple? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really remember.
I don't
Mum sitting me
think
down
I've
being
got
like,
a
this is
mem-
what you do with an apple.
I don't have an explicit memory of someone being like, "Don't peel that apple before you eat it on the street."
But it must have happened.
It must have somewhere
So-
in the world.
So when?
I don't know, Stuart.
You're supposed to have answers, Nick.
I don't. I just said, mate,
God
I'm
damn
just as clueless as you are. I'm just as
That sounds like a deep dive we're going to have to do. But should we get on to some more Letterboxd
Yeah.
reviews where I'm trying,
Absolutely.
emphasis on trying to guess what the film was?
Let's do it. This next one, there is a hint in it. Okay,
Yes. God
narrows
damn
it down
yes.
for you. So this is from a user called Lang.
Classic. Good old Lang.
One star.
Oh, Nick, why are these all such bad reviews?
Because
Didn't you get a bit of love in there, a bit of positivity?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but this is just the way that be, you know?
Okay, sometimes it do be like that.
It do be like that. 1 star. I'm not allowed in Wahlburger anymore because I threw up in the sink. That is it.
Fair enough.
That's your review, okay?
That makes sense. They wouldn't let you back in. That's a horrible thing to do.
I'm glad they don't let Lang back in.
So it's a
but
Wahlberg.
what-
So it's a Mark Wahlberg film. It's probably it's probably Transformers 4.
No, it's not. It's
Transformers 5?
It's not Transformers. No, it's not a Transformers film.
Wow, The Happening.
No,
Ted.
no,
Ted 2.
no,
Pain and Gain.
no.
Is he I don't know what other films.
It's just
Just
listing off Mark Wahlberg films. It's a comedy.
Okay.
It's a comedy.
The Other Guys.
No, good film.
What other films has Mark Wahlberg
It's
done
from
that everyone gives a shit?
2017.
2017, a comedy with Mark Wahlberg in it.
It's a sequel.
Yeah, Ted 2, mate.
It's not Ted 2. You already said Ted 2. You can't
And I
just
will
say the same thing again.
And I will continue to say it until it's right.
And eventually I'm like, it is Ted 2.
You know what it is? Can we just leave it like an hour down the line? What comedy sequel was Mark Wahlberg in? Do I know it? Have I seen it?
I think you may have seen the
my
first
God,
one.
It's that one. It's the one about dads and their
Yeah.
dad comes.
Mel Gibson's in it.
And it's
Will
like-
Ferrell's in it.
I've seen it. Oh, what's it called? It's like a bad dad or something.
No, you're gonna get it. You're gonna punch
Oh
yourself.
my
when
God, no! I really don't think I will, Nick. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Daddy's Home too.
Daddy's Home too.
Daddy's Home too. And it sounds like Daddy wasn't home for this man. So
No, it doesn't. If Daddy was home, he might have told you to not throw up in a
Yeah.
restaurant chain.
maybe,
sink.
maybe. Also, there's so many questions.
Yeah, how do you do
What
that? Do
sink?
you work there? Like, did
Yeah, the kitchen sink, the
Yeah.
toilet sink.
They don't. Last time I checked, they don't just have sinks next to your tables in restaurants.
I think he means in the bathroom, in the toilet.
Obviously,
He must. Do.
I mean, obviously he does. And now
But
you
he
say that,
leaves
I
it
realise
so-
how stupid it was to even say what I just said.
Yeah,
Of
But,
course
I mean,
it was a toilet.
It's so elusive. He just says, "I threw up in the sink."
Yeah, but
No
how
context.
would you could? Why would you get banned? Because surely if you threw up in a toilet sink
Yeah.
of a restaurant chain, you could probably just get out of there nice and quick, and they wouldn't be any
Yeah.
wiser.
Probably.
So actually, it's if you're getting banned because they caught you throwing up in a sink, just mate, you become better at evading
Yeah.
the authorities, mate.
Yeah, mate, you're so right.
Yeah, exactly. Butter yourself up and slip out the door, mate. Come on.
Yeah, and here's another one that they're so right about actually, and I've never seen this, and I don't think you've seen this.
Okay, so that makes things much easier here. Cool, great.
Yeah, from Branson Reese,
Good old
and this is a
Branson Reese.
half star. Okay.
Oh my God, scathing, Nick, scathing. A bit of
Absolute-
positivity wouldn't hurt, mate.
Absolutely scathing, and this is scathing, okay?
Okay.
I want to drag this movie down to hell with me when I die. I will go out of my way to live sinfully to make sure that I can bring it with me.
What a fantastic.
Love it. Dedication. This
Fantastic way
person
of hating
hates this film so much, and I'll put in a clue. Actually, I don't know if this film was globally hated.
I'm going to need a clue, Nick, because if I've not seen it, and that's it. And if I've not seen it, and the only possible clue
Yeah.
from this is that this person didn't like it,
It's
I'm stumped, mate.
it's from 2014.
Okay,
Okay, it's an animated kids film.
from 2014.
It is widely panned, but I don't think it was.
Emoji movie.
No, I don't think it made it into the realm of pop culture like the Emoji Movie did. It's I would
quite
not
obscure.
even. Yes, but
And
it's
it's an
also
animated
not.
kids film.
It's a kids film.
Surfs Up 2, the wrestling one.
No, it's from. I don't want to give too much away because I think you'd actually be able to narrow it down a little bit easier if I did give this away. So I'm gonna
Obviously,
wrap
if you
this.
just gave it
up
away, I'd know
in
what
a,
it is.
in a bow of mystery here.
Okay.
And say it's from a well-established production company.
Okay, so it's probably like DreamWorks. Or like the ones that do the Minions films.
Not DreamWorks.
Is it The Grinch?
No, was that panned?
Well, it didn't do very well, mate. Have you heard
Look,
about it?
this
No.
film did so badly that I didn't know it was a thing. Is what I'm going to tell you.
So
But
you didn't know it existed. So
no,
I'm
but But I think you will know it existed because I must have known that was a thing.
An animated film
Yeah.
from like Warner Brothers or something, from a studio.
I will
need
narrow
more,
it down.
Nick. Otherwise, we're going to be here for decades, and the listeners are going to get very bored very quickly.
It's a Disney film.
It's a Disney film. It's an
a Disney
animated
film.
Disney film.
Animated Disney film.
Is it like a classic? Is it like a Disney like
It's
a
from
proper...
2014. Of course, it's not a classic.
No, I don't
this
mean
film
like
is panned.
I don't mean a classic, but I mean like, is it like a legit princess one? Like, is it?
It's. I mean, I don't. All I can say is it's not Pixar.
Right.
I don't think, as far as I can see. In fact, I'm going to Google it.
My God,
Google
Nick,
it.
I am not going to get this. So can you just tell me what it is? I give up. I just give up.
You might
I'm
get
not
it if I
sitting here all
say
day.
it's an extension of a franchise that did really well, but it's a slight tweak on it.
It's probably like, fuck. It's probably like a Emperor's New Groove 3 or something, or like an Atlantis 7.
It's not Atlantis 7 because I don't think that exists. But do you want to know what it was, mate?
Yeah, I'd love to know, Nick.
It was Planes, Fire and Rescue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, was
Yeah.
that a thing? I remember when the first Planes film
Yeah.
came out, and it was like, what? You're doing?
Yeah,
Why?
That is Pixar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's planes. How do you not know that? Cars is a Pixar film. They just did
Yeah,
it
but-
with planes.
Is it Pixar? It doesn't say Pixar anywhere on any of the.
It is Pixar for sure. This is where it turns out I'm wrong.
No,
I'm sure.
on all of the posters it just says Disney Planes Fire and Rescue in 3D Real D. Doesn't have Pixar on any of them. It says in the Wikipedia description a spin-off of Pixar's Cars.
Oh, mate.
This
Wow.
goes to the very.
Wow, this is a this
Who
someone needs
knew?
to. Oh my God.
Do you know what? We've got to put. We have to put an end to
Can
this.
someone tell us? Is Disney's?
I'm going to find out. No, it isn't. It isn't.
It isn't. No.
Cars was obviously.
Oh wow!
'cause
So
Cars is good.
Disney really just went like, oh, we
They-
like what
they
they
were-
did with that, so we're just gonna make a shit.
Yeah. And they obviously
Oh my
knew it was shit
God.
because it wasn't Pixar. It was just like, we're just going to make. It's not good enough for Pixar to want to do.
I
so we're
thought
just going to.
I've gone my whole life thinking
Yeah.
Planes was Pixar, but it isn't.
I mean, it only came out in 2014, so I'm not sure how that math.
I've gone 6 years of my life thinking Planes was
Right.
Pixar.
Right.
Oh
Right, here we
my-
go. The next one.
Okay.
Let's breeze through.
Go on.
So this is another half star, right?
Fucking hell, this is bringing me down, mate. Let's go.
This is such a. You're not going to be able to get this from the review.
Oh,
I
great.
guarantee.
Oh, absolutely great for this episode where I'm guessing.
That's
film.
why I did say if you keen
To be fair,
viewers
yeah,
and
to be
listeners can
fair,
hear,
You did warn us.
I did warn us. I said before maybe we don't do it, but you said we should. So
I've guessed each one after a lot of
Yep.
gradually.
no, you haven't. I just
increasingly-
had to tell you what the last one was.
We just ignore that one. No, everyone
Okay.
heard me. I guessed it in one.
Okay, here we go.
Go on.
Nowhere near as good as The Intern, where you think Anne Hathaway is Robert De Niro's intern, but it turns out Robert De Niro is Anne Hathaway's intern. That's the review, okay?
So it's not The Intern.
It's obviously not The Intern
Nowhere
because
near
it's
as
nowhere
good as
near
The
as good
Intern.
as The Intern.
So it has to be related. Like it has to be.
you're going to die. I'm going to give you no. I'm not even going to give you any hints because this is an absurd review.
All right,
okay?
well, this is the thing. So I would immediately go right. So it's like some kind of thing that's very obviously similar to The Intern. It's like
You'd think.
the same
You
thing.
would
You'd
think, yeah.
I'm getting a vibe from you that it is not that at all. So I'm throwing that line of thinking out the window.
I don't know, mate. Maybe,
Is Anne Hathaway
maybe,
in
maybe
it?
not.
Is Anne Hathaway in it? Anne Hathaway's got to be in it, right?
I'm not going to give you any hints.
Well, I'm never going to get it.
That's why I think it'd be
Anything.
just
Shrek.
All right, the
I bet
only
it's
hint
Shrek.
I'll give you a hint. Just think of when I really say it could be any film.
Oh,
I mean, it could be any film
All right, well,
from
right.
the history of film.
oh, fucking it. Right, Forrest Gump.
No,
Apocalypse Now.
no,
Trolls.
no. Think more classic. Go.
Think more classic.
I'm talking classic, like defining Hollywood.
It's a Wonderful Life.
No,
Citizen
but
Kane.
really, you're getting close, but no.
Is it an Orson Welles?
I don't think so, mate. No, not at all.
A classic. And I'm getting warm
One of
when
the
I went
most
to It's a Wonderful...
famous films of all time. Nobody in the world, whether you like film or not, will not know what this film is.
Singing in the Rain.
No.
Well, then that's it, Nick. That's the only film.
You are going to punch yourself.
The most famous film.
Think about that era.
You're
It's from
saying this is objectively the
1939.
most... 1939. You're saying it's going to be Hitchcock, Psycho.
No, it is
Rear Window.
No, it is one of the most
You're saying
in the whole of.
So this is now not become about this Letterboxd review. Nick. This has now become about me trying to guess what is objectively the most famous film.
Look, I'm not saying objectively.
I'm saying no. As you just said, every person on this planet knows what this film is.
I refuse to believe anyone doesn't know what this film is.
Wizard of Oz.
There you go.
Oh, you know what?
Now,
you know what? You're right.
I'm right. Now trace it back to the review. Now that you know it's The Wizard of Oz from 1939, nowhere near as good as The Intern, where you think Anne Hathaway is Robert De Niro's intern, but it turns out Robert De Niro is Anne Hathaway's intern.
I love
They're
it.
right. It's not at all.
I suppose it's
that.
like they're referencing the twist that it pulls something out from, because The Wizard of Oz. It turns out the wizard isn't even. It's not a wizard, is he?
But as you said, it makes it seem like the logical person would think that there has to be some link.
You would. And was I wrong?
There isn't. I mean, no, you're not wrong.
I'll tell you what else isn't wrong, Nick.
What?
Being filled in on current events that are happening in the world, Nick.
Oh my God.
I believe it's time for some breaking news.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Do you want to know a fun fact?
What?
I forgot to do breaking news today.
Just wing it. Please just wing it.
Breaking news, breaking news.
This just in. In a shockingly honest op-ed, the iceberg that sank the Titanic has revealed it did it, quote, because of Dolph Lundgren. Sources close to the Swedish actor Dolph Lundgren have, of course, rebutted the claims, stating, quote, Dolph wasn't even born when the Titanic sank. So obviously this is an absurd claim. But as our special news correspondent is going to point out in tonight's 30-minute special, The Lundgren Files, there may be more to this story than meets the eye. Tune in tonight at 9 p.m.
This just in. Tech news now. As global tech supergiant Apple today confirmed an apple a day keep the doctor away.
Nice. Winged it. Saved it. J.K. Rowling has today made headlines as she explains that the actual line she had originally written for Hagrid in The Goblet of Fire, Harry's fourth adventure, was in actual fact, quote, I am what I am, but I'm not ashamed. Never be ashamed, Harry. Unless you have a gender identity or expression that differs from your biological sex given at birth. Then you better bottle it down, Harry, and you better shut up. Do you hear me, Harry? You shut the fuck up.
Shocking breaking news now. I can't see out my left eye.
A shocking update this week, as scientists have again revealed that my bum bum's still needy wipey. It needy wipey because of the poopy. Poopy on my bum bum.
The entire world is today approaching and trying to come to terms with the fact that scientists across the globe have announced early in the morning that in approximately 1 minute, all human beings will lose the ability to speak and will lose the ability to understand speech in a way that they can get across words. A shocking revelation for many people. Not too many people have figured out yet how breaking news, breaking news, breaking breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Well, that was in fact some breaking news. And
It really was.
And moments prior to recording that, Nick revealed to me that he had in fact completely forgotten to write any breaking news segments.
I legit completely forgot.
You know what?
It's because we didn't have it last time.
I know we didn't. We took it out for excess time then, but I thought we'd throw it in this week. I just thought we'd just assumed
And
it well.
I should have assumed that. And I'm so sorry, everyone. For
You did an all right job, but I think some people might have been able to work out that wasn't planned.
I think you're probably right there. Look, let's move on briskly from that.
Go on, let's have some more. I'm assuming scathing reviews again.
Yeah, a few more. Let's try and keep it quick.
Yeah. Okay. We'll rattle.
I'm
through.
aware of time.
We'll rattle through.
Rattle through these, and then we'll go. Then we'll finish up with a lovely celebrity.
I'd love to, mate.
This one is from Edgar John.
Right.
Her turn to pick movie. Not a fan of horror movies, to be honest, but this one gave me a chance to hold her hand for the first time. Cinema's too dark, not too. Rested my arms beside her in case she wants something to hold on to when scary shit happens.
All right.
She grappled my arms every time things gone scary. I smiled and held her hands tightly, 'cause I'm as well scared. Scared that I might lose her.
This is written by an incel for sure, 100%.
100%, no doubt. Edgar
This is
John
written
has
by
never
a person that,
Yeah.
prior to entering that cinema, has maybe never actually spoken to a woman,
maybe doesn't even know that they exist.
or
So,
alternatively is a real cutie. But
Yeah.
you know, I know where my money's at,
I truly know what I'm going for.
and it's
I'll
the
give you,
incel part.
It was a 5-star review, this one.
Oh, okay. So there we go. A bit
5-star.
positive. So 5-star. I can't help but feel like that's influenced almost entirely by the fact that he was sat next
Yep.
to a girl that could hold his
A
arm.
woman that could actually show him affection for once.
It could have been honestly the worst film ever, and he'd probably have given it 5 stars. He could have been
Definitely.
watching the original release of Birth of a Nation and given it 5 stars.
and giving it 5 stars. I hope
Okay,
I hope he wouldn't.
5-star horror film. Can I have a clue and a date?
2019.
Okay.
It isn't a 5-star horror film. That's another clue.
That's my clue, is that it's just not 5
Well,
stars and it came out. Cheers for that
it's
clue, mate.
definitely not,
Thanks for
as
throwing
in-
me a fucking lifeline.
I'll give you a hint, and I think you'll get it from this.
Right.
It was critically acclaimed, but not like revered. It was like, oh, that was actually quite good. And it's a sequel. No, you know what? I'm completely lying.
Well, fucking nice. Nice of you to... Okay, sweet.
I thought it was a different one. I haven't seen this. It's the third in a trilogy
Of horror films.
of horror films, 2019. I've never seen.
So it hasn't been critically acclaimed.
No, I think it was probably panned actually. Damn.
Wow, and you
Well,
really...
well, that will give you a hint. The second one was much better than the first,
Oh my god, that came out in 2019. It's not.
and
like-
this is the third.
It's not, that wasn't when the Insidious ones came out, was it? No, that's ages
No, that's
ago.
way ages ago.
Annabelle.
Yeah.
Annabelle Creation.
No, it's Annabelle Comes Home.
Annabelle Comes Home. There was a third Annabelle film.
Apparently, and I was reading it just like it was the Creation one, and halfway through, yeah, Annabelle Comes Home, 2019.
What a silly name for a horror film.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Wow. Yeah, no surprises that it's probably complete dog shit.
Yeah, let's move on to another one.
Go on,
This
then.
one's by Jello Pudding.
Jello Pudding,
It's a half
which
star.
I
This-
assume gained sentience to watch a film.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice,
I mean,
nice. Big
yeah,
things happening this year. Big
Got
things happening.
and fingers to leave a review. It's a half star. Did
Okay.
not like it. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, well, you're telling me.
I'm going to beat John Krasinski to death with my bare nuts. My bare fucking nuts. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's also gonna hurt for him a lot.
A Quiet Place.
Got it.
Easy. Krasinski.
Easy.
There we go.
This
Wow.
person has a fucking bone to
I
pick
think
with
he
John
just doesn't
Krasinski.
like John Krasinski, right?
I think it's that. Also,
Quiet Place isn't a 1-star film. Come off. it.
it's not well half star. Jello Pudding's given it.
Yeah, but here's a
definitely
little
not,
secret,
yeah.
Nick. On Letterboxd, it's obviously half out of 5. So when I say 1 star, I mean 1 out of 10. But you know, fine. Half
What do you mean
star. Okay.
half out? Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, here's the next one. There's a little bit of a hint on this.
Oh, okay. Well, I got that last one quite nice and easily. So
It's from Marmalade Man. All right. A half review again.
Marmalade Man. Why does everyone on the internet have the weirdest usernames?
Yeah. Okay. I fucking hate Paddington with all my soul. He is my worst enemy. I have nothing but contempt for this monster of a bear. I wish him the worst of luck in his future endeavors.
Oh, God, what's that one? Oh, is it 50 Shades of Grey?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's Paddington 2?
Yeah, you got it. I was going to say it's a
Nice.
50-50 there. Paddington 2. Somebody fucking hates
Nick,
Paddington.
we've already had 50-50.
Oh, Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. A niche 50-50 joke.
Oh, fantastic.
Right, and here's the last one.
Sorry, no, before we go on. Wow,
Yeah.
Who hurt you,
Yeah,
Marmalade
yeah,
Man, to really
I-
hate Paddington? How could you hate Paddington?
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one, but the first one was the most adorable film I've ever seen.
I don't
and
even
loved it.
I don't even mean just the film. I mean
Just
the
the
character of
character,
Paddington.
yeah.
How could you have such hate for such a cuddly bear in
to
your
wish
heart?
him bad luck for the rest of his endeavors.
What a horrible thing to wish upon a small, cuddly, and
Outrageous.
adorable
I
bear
know.
who's been nothing but nice to people.
I know. What's he? What did he?
He has
even,
no
what did-
reason to
what-
be nice
what-
to humans.
That person was so hurt. What could Paddington have possibly done to make someone that angry?
He did ruin, and I mean ruin, the inside of a house with water. in the
Maybe
first one.
maybe it was his house.
Maybe it was his house.
But
You
then we
would-
do
you
have
would-
to remember
Yeah.
that it wasn't real.
Oh, that is also a good point. Valid,
Didn't happen, did
valid.
it?
Interesting.
Let's go for a final one here
Go on then, fire away. Let's have a final letterbox review.
from Carly. All right,
Hello.
1
Carly.
star here. I watched this years ago, but I need to say this. This is why I can't watch horror movies. This movie ruined my life and broke up my family.
Oh my god.
The stakes are, they have
What?
immediately combusted. They
Right.
are so big right
I
now.
love the fact that they came back to I watched this a few years ago, but I need to say it suggests that they've come back.
Yeah,
And it has been weighing
yeah.
on them. It ruined their family.
Ruined their family and ruined their life, okay?
There's only a selection of horror films that could be that
Well,
bad, Nick.
I was going to say, forget about the horror thing. It's not a horror film. There are
so-
creepy moments.
Okay, but is it actually, is that you saying, oh, it's
No,
not
I'm
scary,
saying
or is it you
it's-
saying it's an objectively not a horror film?
I'm saying objectively, it is not a horror film.
What genre is it then?
Animated kids.
Oh, that could not have been further than a horror film.
I know, but you will know. This should give you a hint.
Emoji
okay?
movie.
No. I'm gonna. We'll forget that because I think you can get this in one. All right.
Well,
It's
well, you can't say that after I've guessed it
no,
wrong.
but no one has to know
I
that you
think you have
guessed
to
it
get
wrong.
it in
no,
wrong. Get it in one, but
It's
we'll
not
just
like
forget
this
that
is
you've already guessed it wrong.
It's not like this is recorded on a podcast, mate.
No,
You
of
can
course
just
not,
forget
of course
it. Okay. I'm going to say this, right?
Right.
Animated family film from 2009, but
Right.
it is people think it's very creepy.
People
You
think
will-
it's
What?
creepy. It's an
You will
animated-
punch yourself
Coraline.
if you don't get it. Yes, that's it. I
Nice,
knew it.
nice.
Yeah, because it is creepy
It
as
is
fuck.
creepy. Yeah, that to be fair, it is.
It's not a horror film at all, but it is
No.
definitely.
But there is an argument there. Like
creepy.
it is actually fucked.
Yeah.
Wow. Tore their family apart.
Coraline, I need to
God.
know what happened to this family.
That's a cursed review right there. That's genuinely fucked.
What tears a family apart? What
Coraline does,
film?
Nick. Coraline does, clearly.
It's true. It's true. Carly, if you're out there, I hope you're all right and that your
Carly's-
life is better now.
Carly's dead now,
Oh,
surely.
probably.
leave a
I mean,
review
you
like
don't
that
leave a
and
1-star
still be
review.
alive.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Let's.
That was smooth. Your camera just
sorry,
died, didn't it?
my
Yeah,
camera
you're
went
not-
off on it.
Yeah, you're
and
not
it threw
fooling
me.
anyone, mate. You may fool the listeners, but you're not fooling me.
Oh,
Oh, big eyed
oops.
stew. I clock everything, mate. I'm
Well,
like,
I guess we're
ears
gonna have
like
to-
a hawk.
I guess we're going to have to leave this in now, then,
I
aren't
heard
we?
that beep from a mile off, and I
Yeah.
thought, well, his camera's gone, isn't it? And I watched you wobble and quiver of fear.
Please,
exactly
Stuart,
what's
not like this. Well, look, mate, we're at the end of our Letterboxd reviews, which means
are.
it's time for Celebrity Calling.
Yay!
It's time for the celebrity calling. Celebrity calling.
Right. It's everyone's favourite favorite
Everyone's
part of the
favourite.
podcast.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's a good part, and you know, we're not biased. We did create it, but we're not biased.
We did create it, but we are objectively saying it's a great segment.
It's
ever made.
subjectively the best thing. It's defined podcast comedy for years to come.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, people will write about us.
Look, it's time for celebrity call-in. Last week, Stuart had the honor of bringing royalty.
It was royalty. It was a tough one keeping that quiet for a week. Let me tell you that, Nick.
I'm not sure how you did it, but you did it. I hope Queen Elizabeth's all right. She
Yeah, nothing else popped up in the news after that. So
no, she passed a few
I
gallstones
think she's
live
got it
on air.
I think she's got it.
I think she's
under control.
probably all right. But this week we have another celebrity. Okay.
I sure
And
hope so.
And yeah, otherwise, not only have I forgotten to do breaking news, I've forgotten to do the celebrity call-in.
You just
I
turned
haven't.
up and threw some reviews. Go on then.
I haven't forgotten to do celebrity
Absolutely
call-in.
brilliant.
We've got a doozy for you today, Stuart.
Thank.
Let's just get them on the line, shall we?
Let's get them on the line. Let's see who we've got.
Have
Come
we?
on.
Have we got them? Have we got them here?
Our celebrity caller there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you two.
Okay, so some British
British
male.
Through, yeah.
Okay. What have you done? Okay, go on. Sorry, let's have a bit. Just tell us who you are then.
I'm a bit upset that you didn't know it's Orlando Bloom.
Oh, it's Orlando Bloom. Because at
Orlando
first
Bloom,
it
yes, how
sounded
you doing, mate?
a
How you doing,
little
mate?
bit cockney.
Oh, it's just me trying to. No, it's not. I'm Orlando Bloom.
Okay. All right, Orlando Bloom.
How you doing, Stuart? How you doing?
I'm good. You sound very happy. You all right?
Yeah. Yes, well, I'm Orlando Bloom. And I
Oh,
just, you know
that
what
was
I mean?
a real pivot in voice.
Well, look, I'm just trying to show off my acting skills because, as you might be aware, I haven't had any big sort of smash films come out recently.
You really haven't. What have you done? Anything since?
No, I've done a few series. I did a couple. I'm out in. I've done a couple of series out in LA, but I just want to remind people by coming on this podcast that I can act, and I'm a very serious actor. And when I act, I'm Orlando Bloom.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No.
I speak in a way that there's a lot of gravel in my voice.
Weird of you to come on a podcast to say it because I think we all knew that.
Oh,
You're
sure,
very
yeah.
famous. Legolas is an
Thank
iconic
you.
character, and we all know how you
Yeah,
act.
thank
So
you.
you've just called in to tell us to remind people that you're Orlando Bloom.
No, I just thought I'd come and have a chat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Look, I'm all ears. Look, I'm a big fan. Can we talk about Lord of the Rings?
No, because there is something I am here to talk about.
Can but what must it have been like to be on set with such a cast?
Stuart, there are bigger things at
Okay,
play.
okay, Orlando, fine.
There are bigger things at play, Stuart. Something
Wow.
I really need to get off my chest.
Okay.
And actually, maybe it's not me that needs to get it off my chest.
Not you. Oh my, Orlando,
There's
you have
somebody here that needs to get something off their chest.
you haven't. It's not.
Michael Cera.
It's Michael Cera, isn't it? Oh my god.
Michael Cera. Hey,
Michael.
Stuart, let me go.
Michael, it's
Let
been
me go
two.
short
It's
and
been
I
2
have
weeks. What's going on?
Okay, a lot has happened since then.
A lot has happened, and we still don't know who you own. You told us that you own someone, and you keep getting cut off.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I just
How
keep
did-
finding myself in the wrong place. Look, Stuart,
Okay.
there's two things I need to tell
Why are
you.
you out of breath? Are you not? You're at Orlando Bloom's house, right?
I'm always out of breath. And that's one of the things I have to tell you, Stuart.
What? Okay.
I've been running for the past 2 weeks, ever
You've been
since we last spoke.
You've been running
Non-stop.
non-stop for 2 weeks.
Non-stop, Stuart, yeah.
What from you at Mark Wahlberg's house last time?
Yeah, I ran from Mark Wahlberg's house because I was scared of... so scared of Adam Sandler.
Well, yeah, because Adam got in, but you've been running from Mark Wahlberg's
I've
house
been
what
running-
just
I've been
to
running ever
Orlando Bloom?
since, and I've been wearing the same shoes, and I ran so fast that I don't have my shoes. I don't have shoes on.
My
Stuart,
God,
my
I'm sure
feet.
you could just borrow a pair from Orlando. I'm sure
And
he's
the other thing that I have
yeah?
to tell you.
Yeah. Tell me it's the big one. Come on, we have to just tell us who you own, Michael.
Do I tell him?
Yeah, yes, tell us.
Sorry, Stuart. I'm just talking to myself.
Oh
Okay,
my. Yeah.
I think I finally got the courage to tell you.
Oh God, thank God. Here we go. Yeah.
I
I'm
own
listening.
somebody, Stuart.
I
as
know.
You know.
I know you own
I own
someone.
somebody. Oh, we
Yeah.
have to be quick. I think
What? Okay.
I own somebody.
Yeah, I know.
I won somebody in a poker match.
Yeah, I know. You won someone in a poker match
The person that I won.
before Adam Sandler won you. Okay, go. Yeah. Quick, Adam.
The person that I won
Michael,
is...
sorry. Come on, Michael, get it out,
The
Michael.
person that I won, his name is...
Yep.
I think he's
No.
gone, Stuart.
You are.
Michael, you still there?
I can't.
He's
believe-
gone. He's fucking
Unbelievable.
gone.
Unbelievable. This has to stop happening, Nick.
We keep getting so close, man.
How, did you know? Did Orlando give you any?
No idea, man. Honestly, I think I would have said I would have gone for a different celebrity if I'd had known, Stuart.
Yeah, no doubt. I know you want to get to the bottom of this just as much as me, but it's just
Yeah,
like, how
we
many
do.
times can this keep happening?
It's so true. Look, well, it's actually really annoyed me. Actually, Michael. We'll find out.
Michael,
We'll
clearly
get to the
you
bottom
listen
of
to
it.
the podcast somehow.
He
Clearly
clearly
he listens
does,
because
yeah.
he seems to know the opportune moments to pop in.
He does.
So if you're listening,
yeah.
Michael, get back on
and
and
reveal
please,
to us.
for the love of God, just tell us who you own.
We need to know.
We need to know.
The world needs to know.
We need to know. And if you're listening to this as well, please look, hashtag Michael, who is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I think we could do better than that. Hashtag,
Yeah, I think we can.
hashtag who does Michael Cera own?
Who does Michael Cera own?
Who does he own? We need to get to the bottom of this.
We need to know.
And, but also, he knows a lot. I mean, of course, he knows a lot of people. He's
Yeah,
Michael
he's
Cera,
well
but
connected.
Orlando Bloom this time.
It's a wild pairing, but you know. So
just
the
gutted
world
that
spins.
I didn't get. I didn't get to find out what it was like to work with such a cast.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty upsetting. Well, that was Celebrity Calling.
Yeah.
It's time for the celebrity calling. Celebrity calling.
And just like that, we find ourselves at the end of the Gosh Darn podcast.
We're at the end.
we're
All
at
we have to do is say the links and
Say
talk
the
about
links
following
and
us.
Talk about following us. Where can you follow us? Apple Podcasts, and
Yeah.
also on Spotify, and also if you want on Google Podcasts, and also if you want on another one. There's lots of ways to listen to podcasts. This one is the best way. Whatever you're listening on, please click subscribe or follow and you won't miss an episode. Also, if you're into that, you can go along to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook and you can find us and you can follow us. Click that button and see what we're doing, and we'll put some posts and we'll have some fun, and everyone can go on everyone. Yeah, this is my rap. This is my rhyme. The people are struggling. The people are crying. We won't get to the bottom of the world if we don't get down. If we don't get down, we need to get down. Start the uprising. Fists in the air. Fists in the air. Start the uprising now. Fists in the air. We are going to take you down. We're coming for you. You know who you are. You know who you are. The people won't listen. The people won't have it. You know who you are. You're going down. The people will kill you. The people will win.